Let's go.
Alex, I know it's a disappointing night for you, and it's still fresh. But I mean, considering how long you built up to this moment, what is the feeling like for you right now?
I'm disappointed, very disappointed, but it's a sport and it's a fight, so we did our best there in the octagon, and this was the outcome. So I just have to take it like a man.
Couldn't help but notice the limp on the way up. Update us on your condition. What happened? When did that injury occur?
No, I just hurt my groin in there, and John he knew exactly what to do to stop my footwork and stop my movement and my flow, my distance, and so he just made sure I couldn't move anymore. That was it. It took me down, and I couldn't get up, and yeah, that was it.
You look like you went over and had a pretty lengthy exchange with them. Can you share with us what was said between you two after the fight?
Now we just mutual respect. This is a sport, and at the end of the days, we share a bond, being there for the second time, and yeah, it's just like a moment of sportsmanship and respect.
And lastly, for me, I know you don't want to make excuses, but this was one crazy week. Any regrets at all that maybe you didn't say, yeah, let's
Hell
do
no,
some more?
hell no, 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 no. I'm glad I took the fight, and I'm glad that I have to, I got to fight John again, and it's just been a good ride, and I've been enjoying it every minute of it, and yeah, it is what it is. It's a sport. It's fighting business. It's a crazy business, and it hurts. Sometimes it's good days, and sometimes you have bad days.
Hi, Alex. Over here. Hi. Did it feel different being in there with John this time compared to
No,
your first fight?
no, 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 not at all. You know, he got me very early in the first round, very early, and after that, I just shut down. I wasn't tired. I had my conditioning in. I felt good. And we had our exchanges and everything. But he just shut me down very early in the first round, and that was it. And I couldn't move at all. So, and I told that to my corner too, and all that. He did exactly what he's supposed to do, and he made sure he won the fight, and all credit to him.
Do you feel any different about his recent doping test now after being knocked out and him being able to compete?
No, no, no. No, it is what it is, and we're here. And at the end of the day, we just two men in an octagon competing to each other. So there's no excuses. There's nothing like that at all. It is what it is, and he was the better man today.
And what's next for you? What do you say about your future?
Going home to my kids.
And fighting wise,
Uh-huh.
what do you see? I mean,
No, let's see what happens. We just have to heal up from this, and then we take it from there and move on. It's a sport. Sometimes you lose, and sometimes you win, and that's how it is.
you want to continue in light heavyweight?
Yeah. Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Alex. Couldn't help but notice you walked into the same walkout song you had when you and Jon Jones first met at UFC 165. I'm assuming that was intentional, but what was some of the reasoning behind it?
No, just like you said, it was. I had it the first time, and I have good memories from it, and also Avicii passed away, and it was just a good way for me to honor him, and yeah, that was it, and I like the song.
Good answer. And could you just detail what exactly was the game plan going into this rematch? Because I'm assuming obviously you approached it differently than the first.
No, I wanted to move. I want to stay light, move around, and like I always do, basically. But yeah, after that first exchange, I couldn't follow up my game plan, and then then I was more on his distance, and I was working on my boxing there, and but he moved around, and I couldn't really follow his movement, and no, I fought his game today.
And your friend and teammate Dilo Latifi unfortunately lost as well.
It was a bad night for the Vikings today.
Yeah, right. Did you have a chance to talk to him, or?
Yeah, of course. No, he's fine, and he's an athlete, and he's gonna come back stronger from this.
And we asked Dana before, can Gustafsson still get another title shot if things go well? And he seemed pretty open to it. I mean, obviously, that's not on your mind right now, but do you think maybe down the road you could see yourself fighting for a title again?
Yeah, I'm not. It's not over yet. So let's see what's next. And like always, you do this for a reason, and is to compete with the best guys out there, and that's what I will do, and I will do it as long as I think it's fun. And yeah.
All right, we'll look forward to seeing it.
Thank you.
Alexander, här. I know I really need you to answer in Swedish because I'm from Swedish radio. Would you mind?
Yeah, no, of course.
Kan du förklara vad var det som hände i första ronden som gjorde att du påverkade hur du kunde röra dig?
Han satte ett knä tidigt i första ronden och efter det så kunde jag inte röra mig. Så att jag ska göra en liten magnet när jag kommer hem på mitt vad fan heter det? Groin. Ljumsken, ja, tack. Så att jag kunde inte röra mig efter det. Och det var typ det. Och sen försökte jag kliva in och boxas med istället och det funkar inte riktigt. Han är bäst i världen av en anledning och han ser när du är skadad, när du har ont och inte har ont liksom. Och han utnyttjade det och gjorde vad han skulle göra för att vinna. Så att all respekt till honom.
Och det avgörande ögonblicket, alltså det som hände i tredje ronden när han får ner det där, vad händer då?
Nej, jag kunde inte röra mig på grund av min ljumske. Jag vet inte, jag får kolla upp det när jag kommer hem. Men mitt fotarbete var borta och sen kunde jag liksom inte riktigt ta stöd heller. Så att det är sånt som händer. Han visste exakt vart han träffade, det var precision, det var teknik och han är ju duktig av en anledning så att han gjorde vad han behövde göra för att få slut med helt enkelt.
Du sa att det var en dålig kväll för Vikingarna. Du är ju enormt populär i Sverige. Jag tror många är jättebesvikna. Men vad kan du säga om framtiden och vad du kommer göra härnäst? Liksom?
Nej, vi tar det härifrån. Vi får se vad de har för planer för mig och så. Jag ska väl hem och bara ta det lite lugnt en stund och sen tillbaka igen. Jag har varit borta 1,5 år och jag vill inte liksom ha den långa breaken. Jag vill liksom in tillbaka igen och vara aktiv och köra liksom. Det är en sport vi håller på med och det handlar om att vara så aktiv som möjligt hela tiden och det är min tanke nu. Jag är i bra form och det känns skitbra. Det är bara att jag har lite ont i benet. Allt.
Nu ska ju han ska ju dopningstestas igen efter den här matchen. Snackade Dana White om och av Kalifornien och så här. Men vad säger du om hela den här historien som har varit kring det här?
Nej, det är tråkigt alltså. Det är klart att det är. Jag menar, det finns väl en anledning till varför han inte hade ett rent urintest. Men vi kan spekulera. Vi har gjort det hela veckan och jag bara känner nu att nu har vi haft våran strid och han vann, han var en bättre man än idag och allt det andra spelar inte ingen roll för mig just nu utan jag tar det som en man och jag kommer hem och tar hand om mina skador och sen tillbaka på det bara.
Tack så mycket,
Tack.
Hey Alex, so you said you're going to stick around at light heavyweight, but I'm wondering, is a move to heavyweight a possibility in the future? You're a big guy and you have talked about it before.
Yeah, of course. The heavyweight division is also an alternative, but yeah, I have no idea. Let's see. I'm here to fight, either if it's a light heavy or heavy. I have to talk to my coaches, my team, and see what's next.
Can you explain how much this rematch against Jon Jones meant for you?
Well, it meant everything to me. This is not football or tennis. We're practicing it, and it's pure fighting, and every fight is life changing for you. So it meant everything to me, and it's a big setback for me now losing to Jon again. So yeah, but at the end of the day, it's a sport, and we do this because we love it. So
you still have a close loss to DC. That was a classic war. Is that a rematch that you're going to maybe go after now?
No, sorry. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I just take the next fight they give me. I have to start all over again, and that's the way this business works.
Lastly, I want to ask a question in Swedish. Uppenbarligen hela landet står bakom det. Det är jättemånga som supportar dig. Kan du bara ge ett meddelande till fansen, alla som har stöttat dig inför den här matchen?
Jag är jätteledsen för att jag har gjort många besvikna och ledsna där hemma. Vi kom hit som det var inte bara jag som slogs idag, utan det var en hel nation och jag har verkligen känt hela veckan och stödet hemifrån och så. Så att det är en otroligt stor besvikelse. Men samtidigt så visar det också hur starka vi är och hur att vi har varandra bakom, vi har varandras ryggar helt enkelt. Och det är väl det som betyder någonting i slutet av dagen. Och jag längtar till att få komma hem till vårt vackra Sverige och liksom ta det därifrån.
Tack Alex. Thank you.
Back here. Hi, back here. Sorry. So you and Jon had a great fight in the first one. What was the biggest difference the second time around? Did you see something different in him?
No, not really. Not really. He just keeps a very high level of fighting. That's it. I was prepared for it. I was prepared for it. It was just he just caught me this time. He caught me this time, and that's it. But I didn't notice anything about if he was stronger or faster or anything like that. He went for his takedowns. He used his kicks a lot, and I was prepared for that. You know, he just had a really good move today, and he shut me down.
Anyone else? We're done, Alex.
Okay, thank you, everybody.